Yeah, I mean, I think the frustrating part is, both those rallies were started off by a pretty soft hit ball and then a walk. It's unfortunate that I felt like I was in control most of the game and executing pitches really well, and then both those innings kind of, I don't know if I lost it or what on the two walks, but threw a few too many non-competitive pitches in those at bats and didn't attack them enough. But yeah, I mean that's going to cause a frustrating outing when a couple ground balls like that are just hitting the right spot.
Just a couple games back from the injury, how are you feeling now? A couple games back.
Yeah, I felt good tonight. Felt a lot more consistent. The things I've been working on in the pen and during my rehab had been, finally was able to take him to the mound and use him in the game, which was good. But yeah, it felt more like myself a little bit. Felt more like last year in 2014 where I was throwing the ball a little bit better. So hopefully I can keep it going.
What was the feeling on the mound when you get out of that jam with bases loaded and nobody out?
Yeah, I mean, a great feeling. Made a couple bad pitches there to Davis, and a couple crazy things happened there to get to the situation. But Kurt and I had a really good plan all night, and Beltran's a great professional hitter, and man, he puts together some great at bats all the time, and was able to set the sinker up really well with the changeup pitch before, two changeups I think to start that at bat, and then executed the fastball down and away. And Zook called a really good game tonight, and I trusted him on basically everything, so it was fun.
Abad's been so good this year. How tough is that to see him give up that home run?
Yeah, I mean, I kind of knew that question was going to be asked, but it's never, as a starting pitcher, I don't think it's ever, tough to see my runs cashed in. It's just tough to see the team lose a game, and like you said, he hadn't given up a home run all year, so he's been throwing the ball really well, and there's not too many guys I'd rather have come in that situation. So he's going to get back out there, and it might be another 30 or 40 innings before he gives up another homer. So he's been great. So it's just one of those days for him.
Seems like those timely double plays have kind of been missing for you a little bit in your previous start. It must be nice to have that back for you.
Yeah, I think a lot of it just comes with execution and putting the pitch in the right spot. You can't just always throw sinkers and expect that the guy's gonna just hit a ground ball all the time. You got to mix up the speeds, you got to mix up the location, and kind of get his mind off of it a little bit almost. And I think that's what I was able to do at times.
You must have thought over and over, we're about to score. Have a cushion here.
I mean, you know what? CC's been pretty strong all year. It's a tough matchup for any team, and he was on tonight. He had that backdoor slider working, and had his fastball going well. So, yeah, I mean, I think everybody in the dugout wants to see you push a couple runs across, whenever you get the opportunity. But that's what really good pitchers do, and that's what pitchers that are hot are going to do. They're going to find ways to work out of jams. So, we'll come back tomorrow and even up the series and get back after it.